And hopefully we are live. Good morning. And if you guys see me looking at different screens, because I got other screens and I gotta read the comments. All this nonsense. Yeah. There we go. Oh, what happened? I see a comment. Good morning. Let me share the live. Even if you guys can hear me on Instagram. I probably should have changed the title of this to something else. Even if you guys can hear me on Instagram. I put immigration check-in. I'm in like check-in with you guys. But let me share the live. Okay. Everybody say good morning first before you guys start asking all these questions because I already see it. Hi TikTok, hi Instagram, hi Facebook. Can you guys hear me good? Everybody's good. Are you guys sharing the live? Send it to your grandma, send it to your aunt at this point. If you ain't sharing my lives, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Hi from Denver. How's the weather over there? Hi Melissa. How you doing? Hi Lenny. How you doing? Hi Ashley. We do not help with FOIAs because immigration is being a ASS, and we really can't help with the FOIAs right now. But we have a video on YouTube. You guys go follow that YouTube and do your own FOIAs for the free. Hey. Hi, Shabika. Is the Houston office open? What's the rate for info and advance parole? We charge $550 for advance parole. And yes, it's open. You can go to Dreamers2Gether.org. You're going to see the one that says Houston office location, and you're going to book under that office. Hi from Los Angeles. Yes. What time is it over there? It's early. Hi, Laura. When you have the green card, you usually don't go to the cuartico, but if they want to take you to the cuartico, they will. There's no right or wrong answer now. They're just doing whatever they want. So I wouldn't even tell you like, hey, you have your green card. They're not gonna, say nothing or anything. They might. But you have a green card, you're good to go. Hi, Ovi, how are you? Espero que esté todo bien. Girl, you're on TikTok. I must have missed the announcement on Facebook. I'm everywhere. I'm live on Facebook as well. Let's see. Hey, Gris. Are you going to the office this weekend? We're gonna have a little get together over there in Houston. Question: if we weren't aware of the removal, let me just put the questions up here real quick, guys. Let me see if you guys can see them on Instagram as well. Can you guys see that question on Instagram? Let me see. I still don't have. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, Melissa. Okay, we can see it on Instagram. Okay, perfect. Question: if we weren't aware of a removal order with no court date, should we consult with a lawyer before doing AP? So usually, how it works is, as per Charles Cook, is that if you have DACA and you have a removal order, you would travel with advance parole, come back, and then when you come back, if you're married to a U.S. citizen or have a child over 21, you're going to close that deportation. Okay, or the removal order, whatever it is. So I would suggest for anybody that has a deportation, you need an attorney. If you're in Atlanta, obviously Charles Cook. If you're in New York City, obviously Juan Kim. If you're in Texas, Diana Yanas. Okay. Let's see what else. Hi, Boris. How are you? I don't have nobody in Miami, but I actually do have somebody in Miami. Let me get her name and then I'll post it on the Facebook group. But yeah, in Houston, we are going to have a little party for everybody. So you guys can go over there this weekend if you guys are in Houston. 5211 Brooklyn Drive, STEA. And go over there, show your face. I feel like, the office is open for everybody. You guys make sure, please, to come through, take some pictures, and send them to me. I can't come this weekend, but make sure you guys are going through there for me and taking a picture. Let me know you guys going over there, okay? Are DACA renewals considered processed before after biometrics are done? I don't know. They do whatever they want with that. If you guys are in Texas, early voting starts today. Whoever you decide to vote for is on you. Obviously, read between the lines, but you need to go out there vote and have your grandma. Take your grandma to vote if she's a U.S. citizen. Take your uncle to vote if he's a U.S. citizen, okay? All votes count. I don't care what nobody's telling you. You see what's happening. Please go vote. And if you vote, you can also make a little post on our Facebook group and I will approve it. Because I want to make sure you guys are voting. Okay? Let's see what else. Also, I know you guys have seen the sponsorship stuff going on. Make sure you guys become a sponsor for Dreamers Together. I appreciate any donation that you guys are making. That's how we're running the office in Houston. That's why we're going to do. We're going to be posting a lot of things actually that we're going to be doing out there for the community. So I need you guys to go out there, like I said, check, become a sponsor to one of these offices. Also here in Connecticut, any help counts. We have a new campaign going on our dreamerstogether.org Facebook page, not Facebook page, website. Also on the website, we have a ton of new information. Most of the frequently asked questions are on there. Go to dreamerstogether.org. Click where it says resources. We have an AOS calculator as well for the 40 credits and everything else. So you guys have to go check those things out. We're doing those things for you guys. Okay. Is DACA taking long to renew? Everything is taking long. If you can write it on here, I'll post it on Facebook, Melissa, because I don't know for the top of my head. I forgot her name. Hi, do you help with doing the advanced parole? What do you charge? Do I charge 500? I'm nervous to do it with something wrong. We charge 550 to do advanced parole. If you go to our website, you can book an appointment and then we can go from there. A consultation. My leg is falling asleep, guys. Oh my gosh. ¿Cómo está, Néstor? Espero que esté todo bien. You're supposed to be renewing 6 months ahead of time anyway. So. Okay, so that's the question about the stuff with the real ID stuff. Again, go to your motor vehicles website. I think what's happening, I made a post about it at my last video on TikTok, is basically if you're from California, they're asking you to come back in and maybe like give in your real ID or something. I don't know. Here in Connecticut, they do give the real IDs to DACA recipients. They're always been 2 years. I know you guys might have it for 5. They're always been 2 years. So they just want you to go back, get it together, verify your identity. Go do that. You need your license, so please go do it. Let's see here. We got a troll. Why you act like you got an attitude at all time? I do. You see where we at right now in this world? I wake up with an attitude. I want to leave with an attitude. The question should be: do you want a future lawyer, to have an attitude or be weak? Will they go fight for you? Okay, that should answer your question. That's why I always got an attitude, because people are never doing advanced parole when I'm telling you to do advanced parole. People are never doing their green card process when they're doing their green card process. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have an attitude all the time. But the people love me, so we're good, you know? Hola, good morning. Estoy haciendo mi AOS con ustedes. Ok, Karina dice aquí. Déjame ver qué dice Karina. Hola, good morning. Estoy haciendo AOS con ustedes. Elizabeth nos está ayudando. Recomiendo 10-10. Todo es muy fácil. Love that. Look at that. Gracias, Karina. How much did you say que cobran por el AP? 550. I was thinking of doing AP first because we wanted to start residency process and then citizenship. But Mr. Cook advised to file for PIP. I am guessing you're filing for PIP because you're what, in the military? Who's in the military? It's always so many things on our mind. Um, let's see. ¿Cuánto tiempo toma para hacer AOS with a parole? It could be 2 months, 3 months. With AOS, we have to see you first, Nancy. You're going to book a consultation online, Dreamers2Gether.org, and then when I see you, we're kind of going to break down everything that I need, what one I need, if there's a FOIA that needs to be done, maybe no FOIA needs to be done. So those little things count. So we have to see. Maybe we can't take your case. Maybe you have a deportation order. So I have to talk to you first to see what's going on. And that would be a consultation. Yo tenía DACA, pero ya tengo la green card por mis hijos. Love that, Liz. Are AOS taking long to get approved? Actually, no. I think AOS is the fastest thing that's going on right now. Can I still apply for the reason as soon as I get... Oh, I lost your question. Do you do military PIP review? Yes, we do. Packet reviews are on our website. Me ayudó mucho que fui con DACA a México por 2 veces. Claro que sí. Es el proceso. Hay que salir primero, tener esa entrada legal, después entrar otra vez y hacer su proceso de inmigración. Are you guys doing trips for parolees? For DACA recipients? I'm actually going to see if I can open it up. I'm going to talk to the team this week and see if we can open it up for 2027. Because I still have a batch of people that are waiting. So we have to kind of, get the logistics and everything together. Believe it or not, Dreamers2Gether is only a group of like 10 people. So we all can't travel at the same time. Life, work. So we have to kind of get the logistics together. My husband was just in October and I still haven't heard anything. You still have time. You still have time. Who is this? Can you change from consular process if the EP is approved while waiting for 601As? Yes. One. Okay, thank you. We should book a consultation in person. Or can we via phone? Are you in Houston, Brie? If you're in Houston, you can go in person. But if you are not in Houston, you can do it virtually, Dreamers2Gether.org. My lawyer applied for military PIP last year. I haven't received receipts. Should I apply again? You should be reaching out to your lawyer. And that's something that I tell everybody. I had a conversation with a client the other day, and basically she didn't know anything that was going on with her case. I need you guys to be more involved in your cases, even if it's me. I have probably like 5-6 emails that I have to reply back to my clients right now, but I always tell them, yo, hey, I'm having lunch right now, whatever it is, so they can know that I'm there. We have to communicate with each other. Your lawyer should not be handling your case on their own. That's not how things work because you don't know what people are doing. When you go in, a lot of people are famous on here, especially on TikTok and everything, and they don't know what the hell they're doing. And that's facts. And a lot of people complain about a lot of attorneys, but I can't tell you who some attorneys are yet because then I'll, get in trouble and people try to come for me, all that good stuff. We ain't doing that right now. But when I become an attorney, I'm going to let you guys know who the worst attorneys are. I don't understand why you guys just go to a place, pay somebody $20,000 for a case, and they just forget about it. That's not how things work. You have to go there, you know what I'm saying, and do what you got to do, and then you just go from there. People are crazy on YouTube. Should people in Texas be applying for advanced parole regardless of what's going on? A lot of things are going on. Let me tell you, if I listen to everything the news are saying every day, daily, I would not be here. So if you are in Texas, eventually, I guess you will have to move anyway. So you can apply now. And then if you have to move, just change the address to where you have to go. That's my answer to that. I'm never going to not tell you to apply for advanced parole. Vanessa, ¿qué tiempo está tardando en los AOS? 2-3 months. She told me that she had to talk to my congressman. She's done everything on her part. Shit. No comment. You could definitely call your congressperson though, for sure. But That's your attorney. She's supposed to be fighting for you or getting your stuff done. I don't know. If she only has done your MPIP, I would say don't go back to her for the other part of the process. Come to Dreamers Together. We got you. Hello, do you recommend applying for removal of conditions online or paper filing? Online. Do you know how long the naturalization process is taking from the time application is submitted? I don't know, Camila. Mine took exactly like 6 months. That was last year. I would say now that part might be a little slow, because everything that's happening, but mine took 6 months. Let's see here. What else are we doing? Do I need a lawyer to ask for advance parole if I have no record or anything? No, you can do advance parole on your own. We have a video on YouTube you can follow. We have the PDF file on our Facebook group under files. We have a lot of information. If you're not in our Facebook group, you should be in our Facebook group. Let's see on Instagram. Any questions on Instagram? Because I'm about to get off of Instagram real quick. I have to go back to work. I already have like 7 emails. Melissa, I said I was going to post it on our Facebook group. Can you please wait for that post? Because I don't allow other people to post other attorneys here. Si no tienes entrada legal y te aprueban el I-130, tendré que salir a México. El proceso es tras de mi hijo, que es ciudadano. Correctamente, Rocío. Correctamente. Por eso tiene que tener la entrada legal. Si no tiene una entrada legal, siempre va a ser un consular process. ¿Cuánto puede tardar un ajuste de estatus? Do you recommend doing advance parole with having a removal order? Yes. Again, the process is that you will travel with the advance parole, come back, and then get, close all that removal, deportation stuff, take it out of your jacket. You know what I'm saying? So definitely have to do it. That way you can continue to the process of getting your green card. And for that, you need an attorney. You need an attorney. You can't do it on your own. What reasons can you use InfoPass? So Yahaira, right now the InfoPass appointments are not being approved or even given unless you have a legal entry. So anybody that's trying, let me tell you something, guys, and respectfully to everybody, immigration doesn't care what's happening in your life. Like whoever is, dying or whatever it is that you have to do, emergency to you is not an emergency to them. They really don't care. So they are going to put you as a regular person that's, emergency or not, it's not an emergency to them. Back in my days when I did advance parole was a little more, you know what I'm saying? Now you got the other people in there working. It's not happening. Unless you have a legal entry, you're not getting an InfoPass appointment approved. That's just that. And I'm going to cut this and put it everywhere on social media because I see a lot of people asking about the InfoPass. You can't do an InfoPass unless you have a legal entry. Ok. Renové en diciembre, ya casi marzo y sigue igual mi proceso. DACA está durando mucho para ser aprobado. All the renewals is taking a long time. I have a deportation order from 2006. I have an approved I-130. Do you deal with those cases? No. You need an attorney. You need an attorney. What state are you in? Deborah, what state are you in? I'm doing it live right now. What state are you in? You're in Texas? I need you to reach out to Diana Yanes. Attorney Diana Yanes, she's in Texas. I need you to reach out to her as soon as possible because I don't know what the attorney that's filing your MPIP is doing. Entrada de Vanessa Central. This is Leo. Can you guys help me do my advance parole? Leo, you are going to, I just made a comment on your post on Facebook. You are going to go to Dreamers2Gether.org and book a consultation. But if you want an attorney, you can go to One Kim. He's also in New York City. But for us, Dreamers2Gether.org, and everything will be done virtually. Okay? Even if the removal order was from when you were 6 years old, you weren't aware with DACA, yes, everything has to be done through a lawyer. You can't do nothing that was a removal, deportation, whatever it is, need an attorney. Don't even play around like that. Do you know why MPIP is taking so long to get approved? No, I don't know why. Hola, tengo DACA y una orden de deportación cerrada, 601 en el proceso. ¿Puedo advance parole Ay, no entiendo su pregunta. Si tiene una deportación, I wouldn't be doing consular process, but need an attorney. I have Benjamin Woods in California. Don't quote me on that, but he's from out there. Benjamin Woods. His organization is out there. Google him, and he's also in our Facebook group, so you can also reach out to him from there. Urban, Texas, correct. Nancy, yes, correct. Diana Yanez from Urban, Texas, yes. Yes, let me pin this comment. Can I pin this comment? There you go. Mi hijo tiene 23 y ya tiene advance parole, ya es advance parole el año pasado. Brenda tiene que contratarme para que yo haga todo papeleo. Y ya. When it comes to the timeline and stuff, no hay una respuesta correcta. Yo te puedo decir que un N400 puede ser 3 meses o puede ser 6 meses, depende de cuánta cosa tenga la oficina. So even for the advanced parole, the same thing. And right now we're stuck, but it's going to happen. That's why I'm telling everybody, keep applying. You guys are not applying. I don't know what to tell you. Cuando pase algo otra vez que de una vez they're applying in 3 months and everybody's traveling back and forth, no me digan nada. Que that's the same thing that happened with the MPIP, with the Biden MPIP. Everybody was applying for it, nothing happened. I told you not to apply for it. This lady in church asked me if it's safe to travel with AP. I was like, girl, where's your faith? Lucy, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know what people are scared of. I mean, you have DACA, you can get stopped right here, get stopped right there. They're going to stop you. They're going to check your EAD card. They know you here with DACA. They're not going to do nothing about it unless you have a criminal record. Other than that, that's the only reason. If you're related to a chapo. Other than that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's really up to you. If your child is going to be 21 this year, you need to be hiring me to do your green card process. If you don't have a legal entry yet, you need to be hiring me to do your advance parole, regardless of what anybody's telling you. But that's just that. But you guys don't listen to me. That's why people coming up here talking about I got an attitude, because y'all don't listen. I have a deportation order, so I have to go to LA to get it dismissed. You need to have an attorney. Anybody that has a deportation order needs to have an attorney. Hi, Karina's here. Hey, Karina girl. Like I said, you have a deportation order, you need an attorney. If your other attorney that you have is not helping you with your case and is charging you $20,000, you need another attorney. Charles Cook is the best of the best, the top dog, goat, whatever you want to call it, from Atlanta, and he wouldn't charge you $12,000 for an AOS. That's all I have to say about that. Stop, even for myself. Just because you think somebody's famous on social media doesn't mean they do a good job. Okay? My in-laws don't have a legal entry. How can they get in contact with you? Lisa, if they don't have a legal entry, what are we doing exactly? How much is it to do AP with Dreamers together? 550. Right. You don't legal entry. If your people don't have a legal entry and they wanna like apply for a green card or an AOS or adjustment of status, they can do that. You need a legal entry to apply for that. And Monday said, I saw a post saying that it's a good idea to go to your biometrics appointment a few weeks in advance. What do you think about that? You can. If your people's is real nice, if, the office over there, go. They'll probably take you in. A lot of people have been going ahead of time. Actually, my green card clients have been going for their biometrics for their DACA, and they get their biometrics for their green cards right there and then. So it depends where you go. Again, depends where you go. Hi, Vanessa. Says, if you travel to Mexico with an extension letter 751, I would say yeah. I don't see an issue. Just have all your ducks in a row. My son is turning 21 in May 2027. You should have been hiring me. So do you recommend doing AP even with a deportation order, or that's too risky with this admin? Anything is risky now. You gotta do what you gotta do. By the time that your AP gets approved, we most likely will have somebody else in office. I have to go though. No problem. Again, deportation order, make sure you have an attorney. Your lawyer's taking too long to check your case or whatever it is, call me, hire me. Since I got another email. By the time I sit here, I get emails up like crazy. But if you need help with advanced parole, you need to hire me. If you need help with your green card, you need to hire me. I don't know what else to say. Again, Diana Yanes is in Irving, Texas. If you're in Texas, you have a deportation order, that's who you need to be reaching out to. We are having an event in our office in Houston. If you're from Houston, please pass by, take a picture, post it in our Facebook group so I can know you guys are out there enjoying the office. No updates on advanced parole. Let me see. Jasmine, listen, any updates on advanced parole? No updates on advanced parole. Right now, we're just waiting. Keep applying, though. Keep applying because you just don't know what's going to happen. And advanced parole is one of those things that, it's not going to get taken away, I would say, to a certain extent. So I think we should all be applying for advanced parole. You guys are the best. My friend hired you to check his ALS. Has been 6 months. So, yeah, I mean, timelines. Your renewals are taking long. You guys should be able to apply more than 150 to 20 days before. I would say do it as soon as possible, especially here in Texas. What do you recommend to anyone who has a CDL and is on DACA? Leo, I don't know anything about CDLs. I wouldn't even be able to guide you on that. You're waiting for your AP? It's coming. It's coming. You guys, we just all have to sit tight. But I'm gonna get off of here, guys. Let me end this live here. Again, if you guys need a consultation, dreamers2gether.org. If you guys need any help or anything, reach out to us. We're having an event in Texas this weekend. Make sure you guys show up there. Let's see what else. You don't have to wait to get your new permit. You can just hire me now and we can work on it together. If anything, we have to upload it online, but we charge $550 for the advanced parole. Again, we have a lot of availability. Our Saturdays are open for this Saturday as well. So, guys, don't wait till last minute to do these things. I don't waste the last minute. I don't know why you guys waste the last minute. So y'all get mad at me. Let's just do what we have to do. How do you contact me? Dreamers2Gether.org for a consultation or support at Dreamers2Gether.org. Ustedes no hacen evento en Atlanta, Georgia. I don't have anybody in that. Well, I do have somebody in Atlanta, but I don't really know Atlanta that well. But if you guys have a place that we can come through and do an event, definitely hit me up. Let's see. Dice Michelle, hire them. I hired them for my green card. They got me an interview in 1 month. And I told me, best to ever do it, boo. Best to ever do it. You hear me? But alrighty, guys. I'll see you guys a little later. Make sure you guys go to dreamers2gether.org. Make sure you guys become a sponsor. If Dreamers Together has ever helped you in any way, I need you guys to become a sponsor. $10 a month, $5 a month, whatever it is, so that we can keep this office open and try to supply the community with however we can and help. Come volunteer to the Houston office as well. Come sit an hour or two. Make a little video, whatever it is that helps. Especially in this era with all this AI stuff happening, all this misinformation. We are all we got. Okay, I cannot stress that. Like, we all we got for real. So come through. It doesn't just for all on Vanessa or Dreamers Together, because we the best ever do it. But come through. Share your experiences on our Facebook group. Come through, man. Like we all have to put a little bit. Okay, say, you know what I'm saying? Come sit down at the office in Houston. When I open up here, you can come here and chill with me. Help me with this. Help me with that. Help the community. Whatever it is. But we're here, dreamers2gether.org. Give me a call, and I see you guys later, okay?